Hey guys, how's it going? Goodrows Adventures, bringing another adventure to you on this beautiful October 1st day. Just starting off up at Mount Rainier. Gonna go up, hit Skyline Trail, and then cut over to the Lakes Trail, which is Mazama Ridge. May run into a little bit of snow, not too much. I'm already, you see the ground here, already a little bit of permafrost going on. So yeah, should be a good day. It's a beautiful day, and we're starting it off right. So I'll be back as soon as I get back to you. All right guys, Goodrows Adventures, bringing another adventure to you. Alright guys, there's some deer up here. One just started right in front of me. It scared the hell out of me. If you see him. See him moving right there. A little closer. Right there. See him? Alright guys, just checking in. I just turned the corner onto Skyline Trail. We have about 0.4 to the Lakes Trail. Now this is all different for me. I have done this trail before, but it's a snowshoeing trip. And the funny part is, you imagine, this trail was actually 16 feet higher because of snow depth. So, doing it in a dry trail like this, totally different. All right, I'm gonna flip around and show you guys what I'm seeing. How you guys doing?
Yeah, that looks dangerous.
All right guys, that's what it is. This guy says it looks dangerous. But this is not dangerous. So, well, for me it's not, because I'm a professional. All right guys, I'll get back to you here shortly. It looks like I got a small fall coming up, so I'll click back on when we get to the small fall. All right guys, hitting some switchbacks up. That's gonna be our trail heading that way. Come around, I'll show you a little bit of the scenery. Just stay nice and quiet for you so you can enjoy it. Welcome to Out of Breath Hiking Club. I am your host today, Goodrows Adventures. All right, we just made it to the top of the ridge, and then I'm going to show you where we're at. Boom. We're actually going to head this way. Show you a little bit there. If you guys wondering about Panorama Point, I actually have pictures on Goodrows Adventures Facebook page, a whole album of Panorama Point. I recommend going over there and look at it. It is gorgeous. All right, well, I'm gonna continue hiking, just checking in, and yeah, I gotta take a quick picture anyway. Be back. All right guys, just checking in. So far this hike on this day is just beautiful. Like I said, I'm not used to this. this trail like this because I'm usually doing this one specifically for my snowshoeing, and last year it was a high snow year, so it was like 16 feet. I think the year before that I was up here, it was 14 feet. If you don't know, this part of Mount Rainier is one of the snowiest places on the planet, believe it or not. But yeah, this is all new to me, and this is just gorgeous being up here without the snow. There is a little bit of snow on the ground though. There was a bunch of ice back there. It got real slippery. I should have probably had my snow spikes. People were slipping and falling. Luckily I was able to not do it. I'm just showing you some of this. And the volcano's right behind those trees over there. Yeah, this is just gorgeous. Pictures and videos just not going to do justice at all. But I hope you guys are enjoying this hike so far. Okay, I'm going to shut up, do one pan for you guys, and then take a couple pictures and keep going. Gorgeous trail, I'm telling you, man, goodness, especially this time of the year. Wow, it's definitely going to be a yearly hike at this time of the year. Maybe next year I'll do a guided hike on this one. Just gorgeous. The temperature is great. All right, guys, we're still going. Came across this little water. You can see it still has ice on it. So that's how cold it's getting up here now. It's that time of the year. We're going to keep going and keep this hike flowing. So once again, I cannot stress how gorgeous this trail is today. I am just in awe of it, and it's amazing. I'm loving it. It is much needed. I wish this was planned, so I could have brought someone else. But this one was just not planned. I woke up. I did not choose violence. I chose hiking, and this is what I chose at a random spin of the wheel. Ooh, that might be a good idea. Put a bunch of hikes on a wheel and just spin it. Ooh, I think I found a new way of choosing hikes. All right, guys, I'm gonna keep going. Just checking in with you. Just past that little lake. I think there's this another one coming up. Just a bunch of small ones before we get a decent sized one. Looks like we have a little bit more snow melt lake up here. Yeah, hope you guys are enjoying this so far. Please be sure to follow GoodrowsAdventures on Facebook, especially on YouTube. Subscribe. Follow my podcast. It's on everything except Apple. I pretty much recommend just following it on Spotify. And then also on the Instagram, I'm on there as Goodrows_Adventures. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, ideas that you want to hear or see, please let me know on there. You could also email me at GoodrowsAdventures@yahoo.com. All right, guys, let's continue with this hike. That was my commercial for Goodrows Adventures. All right, see you in a little bit. All right, guys, we got a trail going that way or this way. This is what it says. But I think we want to hit up Reflection Lake, so we're going to go that way. So So yeah, so let's keep going this way. Should be fun. So I have about 3 more miles total left probably. The only thing that sucks is I gotta go all uphill probably after Reflections Lake to Paradise. But it's been a great hike so far. All right, let's keep going. All right guys, we're at another small lake real quick. Step up in here and show you. Take this off. All right guys, that was another small lake. I don't know what the name of it is, but we're gonna keep going. All right, look at this view. I'm really liking this director's cut. I used to use it before, but for some reason, after so much, my phone stopped doing it. It was an update, and it really sucked. But it's back on my phone, so I'm using it again. Checking in with you guys. I'm just going down and down and down now, and you know what that means? Eventually, I got to go up. But talking about that, on my podcast, GoodrowsAdventures, the last episode I did was hiking etiquette, and part of it was about who has the right of way when you're going downhill or uphill. Well, you know, the people coming uphill have the right of way. So if you're going downhill, you want to give them the room, if it's a small trail like this, to pass by. But they have the option to really stop and say you keep coming, because they probably want to break. And I'm bringing this up because this just happened. So I was coming down, I stopped, I moved over, they saw me, they stopped and they moved over, and they're like, oh, it's okay, come on, we need to break. Perfect example. Now there's a lot of people out here that come downhill, and I got momentum coming up that hill, and that's one of the reasons why they have, something just scared me, why people coming uphill have the right of way, is once they get momentum going uphill, you know, that's hard work. That's the hardest part, is coming uphill. So you don't want to ruin their momentum. That's just one reason. And that's what I was trying to do. And I told them, no, you got momentum, come on up, you know. And they're like, no, we want to break. But I highly recommend going to my podcast, Goodrows Adventures, and listening to that, especially if you're a brand new hiker, because there is some stuff out there that people don't know on trail, especially if you're brand new. And that will help you when out on these trails. But there are a lot of city people, a lot of new hikers, and they're pretty rude when they hit these trails. But yeah, recommend going to Goodrows Adventures podcast, mainly on Spotify, but it is on every platform except Apple. And listen to that one. All right, well, we're going to continue going down. We should be approaching Reflection Lake soon. That's what the last picture was, and video was, down way down there at that gorgeous view. That was Reflection Lake. That's what we're bouncing down to now. All right, guys, so we're gonna keep going, and I will be back. All right, guys, we're at a T. Boom, boom. Just came from that way. Boom. But we're heading to the right. Reflection Lake, 0.4. Lake Trails resumes. So this way we go. And we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Okay, we're at Reflections Lake. There's the sign. So we're coming off trail. It looks like we got to do a little bit of a road march to a rock wall. And then that's where the trail resumes, it said. You always gotta love road marches, right? Not really, they suck on the legs. No give. There you go. Yeah, gorgeous, isn't it? All right, let's keep going. Get you a little bit more of this, of Reflection Lake. Shh, quiet. Besides them laughing. All right, guys, we're off that horrible road march. Wasn't too long, but it still sucks. And back on trail. So let's continue on with this adventure. I got another fork in the road here. We could either go that way or that way. That's what we got facing here. That's what we got facing here. We're going this way. So let's go. Hut, 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 hut. Well, guys, we're doing it. We're at that cutoff part. That one trail that would have bypassed Reflection Lake. Here it is. We're heading that way. Looks like we got about 1 mile left. Let's keep going. All right, guys, over here I just want to show you something. So right about there, that's where we started. Way over there. Yep. So we gotta keep going. We're gonna keep going. Because we're gonna keep going. Because we gotta keep going. Because there's no stopping us on this adventure. Alright, guys, it looks like the trail came to another road. The trail on my GPS said it's over this way somewhere. So maybe that's the trail there. Find out. Because we were just came up that way. Waterfalls. Yep, this is it. Found it. A lot of road crossing. We're back on trail. So we're gonna keep going on this gorgeous day and adventure. I hear waterfall. That glare is killing it. There we go. This sun glare is murdering my videos. But we keep going. Oh, look. It's a skinny one. They're usually wider. Yippers. Alright, guys, we're almost there. Paradise, 0.6. We just came from that way. Could have went that way. We're not going to. We're going this way. So let's go. 0.6. We're almost there. Hope you guys are enjoying this adventure so far, this hike. It's been a gorgeous hike. And I'm glad today held up and this beautiful. Especially after this, we received a bunch of snow up here. I'm surprised it's so much melted away. But at least it's creating good water flow for the waterfalls and stuff. Alright, we're almost there. We'll check in here shortly. Welcome back to Out of Breath Hiking. I am your host once again, GoodrowsAdventures. Alright guys, we're pretty much almost back. Had to just make this last climb with a lot of switchbacks. It's been a wonderful hike all the way through. Loved it. We'll be going out again next week. I'm taking, hopefully 3 people said they're going with me to guide them. Hopefully they all show up. It should be a great hike as well. They've never been there. I'll be guiding them on it. That should be an awesome hike too. I've already done it. It's already been on my thing. But this hike was great. Weather was great. Fellow hikers on the trail were great. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Plenty more coming. Snowshoeing trips coming up since the winter's about to hit. Yeah, this trail just doesn't want to end with beauty. Hope you guys liked it. Yeah, once again, subscribe to GoodrowsAdventures on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and the podcast. But yeah, so still out of breath. Goodrows Adventures. That's what I do. Bringing the hikes to you. Happy hiking, everyone.